What we're talking about tonight is a major issue here in the Panhandle. When talking to residents, it is abundantly clear that a few highways in the area have become well known as being dangerous, and many have lost their lives or their loved ones. That is why we're calling these roads the Panhandle's deadliest highways. Long stretches of Panhandle Highway have put drivers in some dangerous situations. Take a look here at Highway 1061. Sitting on the shoulder, the oncoming car is not visible at all beneath the hill. However, the passing lane doesn't end until right before it. That means a driver could potentially still be in that left lane when oncoming traffic tops the hill. Drivers also say there is nowhere to pull over, and the shoulders are incredibly narrow. Take a look at this car as it sits on the shoulder but is still dangerously close to vehicles speeding by, going upwards of 75 miles an hour. Just seconds after that car leaves, this black truck swerves into that shoulder where the white car was sitting just moments earlier.
There are several things that contribute to crashes on the highways in the Panhandle, and a lot of it depends on the behavior of the driver.
TxDOT Representative Paul Braun listed what he believed to be the 4 most dangerous highways for drivers in the Panhandle. Those are Highways 136, 287 west from Dumas, US 83 between Perryton and Canadian, and Highway 1061 between Amarillo and Boys Ranch Road.
It's Boys Ranch Road. That road is up and down, it's got hills, and it has hardly any shoulder. We're even to the point now where we may start using aircraft to try and monitor traffic on that roadway.
This stretch of highway may seem like a long, peaceful country road, but it is actually one of the Panhandle's deadliest highways. This is Highway 136, well known amongst residents and travelers who use the highway as one of the most perilous to drive. Between 2009 and 2013, there have been 23 fatalities on this highway alone.
Out here on the outside of town, in between Amarillo and Fritch, we see quite a bit of it. Between 18-wheelers, cars, whatnot, either speeding or passing on the outside lanes, we see a lot of accidents out here.
The listed speed on many of these highways is 75, making any error or crash more likely to be fatal. Drivers also say in several areas there are problems of low visibility.
It's a sign out there right now on the side of the road, on this side, that you cannot, if a car is in a certain spot, you cannot see it.
I've known 2 or 3 of them that's been killed in closer to Fritch. The speed needs to be cut down. A lot of them could be avoided if it wasn't 75 miles an hour.
If a hard time seeing, slow down, make it safe, you know what I mean? Don't try to rush it and make it get home, because you might not make it if you're not.
TxDOT and Highway Patrol officials say that drivers must take responsibility and understand that more attention needs to be paid while driving these long stretches of road.
Every time we have a fatal crash here in the Panhandle, we have a safety review team take a look at that to see if there's anything that can be done to improve that stretch of highway to make it even safer. There are times when we just find out we can't do anything more. Drivers need to take some responsibility themselves.
We'll have more information in Part 2 of the Panhandle's Deadliest Highways tomorrow night at 10 here on Pro News 7.